웬디야, 안녕하십니까 여러분. 오늘은 아침에 이제 구구 출근을 시켜주고 클라이밍장에서 운동을 했는데 마침 또 호세가 와서 같이 운동을 했어요. 근데 그 친구가 오늘 뭐 하냐고 물어보니까 라디오 방송을 한대요. 그래서 엥? 갑자기 라디오 방송을 한다고 네가? 라고 물어봤더니 여기 사스카툰에 CFCR이라는 90.5 FM 그 라디오가 있어요. 지역 라디오인데 이 라디오 방송국에서 정규 편성된 그 프로그램들이 쭉 있을 거 아니에요. 근데 중간에 이제 프로그램 호스트가 참가를 못할 때 그런 시간을 이제 비우는 게 아니라 땜빵으로 누군가 들어가 줘야 되는데 그런 땜빵을 이제 볼런티어로, 그러니까 봉사활동으로 땜빵을 때운다고 합니다. 호세가 그 프로그램에 볼런티어를 했대요. 그래서 오늘 오후 5시에 그 라디오의 방송의 진행자로 이제 나간다고 합니다. 그거 할 때 이제 친구를 데리고 와가지고 구경시켜 줄 수도 있다 라고 해가지고 한번 가는 중입니다. 그리고 만약에 봤는데 재밌을 것 같다 싶으면 뭐 저도 이제 그 자원봉사를 지원해서 할 수도 있는 거고요. 그리고 홈페이지 가면은 그 자원봉사 볼런티어 신청 그 서류들이 있어요. 그래서 여러분들도 이거 영상 한번 보시고 만약에 나도 한번 라디오 호스트가 돼보고 싶다 라고 하시는 분들은 신청해서 하시면 될 것 같아요. 저도 어떤지 분위기를 한번 보러 가는 중입니다. 이제 거의 미드타운에 다가갑니다. CFCR 방송국이 어디냐면요, 여기 미드타운, 저쪽이 미드타운이고 저쪽이 세네이트 호텔인가? 그런데 조금만 더 가면 바로 있습니다. 저기 보인다. 저 앞에 간판 있네요. CFCR 90.5 FM. Hey yo, are you ready?
Yeah, ready as I'll ever be. Can you walk here?
Yeah. I was worried about parking spaces, so I just walked.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sexy.
That's where we were gonna go, but I think they're still doing their show, so
Okay.
this is like the music room they have.
Whoa.
And yeah, from here usually I'll just grab a CD that's gonna be like backup in case everything goes wrong.
Oh, okay.
Just go into the CD. Let's do this. Scratch the needles. Because I have like my playlist on Spotify,
Oh, okay.
but in case things go wrong, you get a CD. And yeah, these are like all the where you can sign up, right?
So today's the buzz. Sweet. So you do it like on your own? No supervising or anything?
No, because I did have like a few training sessions where they taught me how most everything works.
Oh, this place looks quite cozy.
It's pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah. 레코드판도 있네요. 여기 다양한 레코드판이 있습니다. 아예 혼자 들어가서 혼자 그냥 다 진행을 하나 봐요. 들어갑니다.
Hey, how's it going? Pretty good, pretty good.
헬로. 이렇게 생겼네요. 대박.
For 75 minutes of total relaxation. Let the boy
to a place, explore iconic moments from Encanto.
To show what you've been
There is a
working
lot of
on while
downtime
enjoying the
in
tastiest
this.
wings in town. So come on down to
Yes,
somewhere else pub
you
and
know,
grill
doing
in the
this
Avalon
'cause
Shopping Center.
you gotta
at
wait for the ads to
2605 Broadway
play.
Avenue South.
And then you play the music, you gotta, like, wait for the chunk of songs to play.
Right.
So yeah, I love just hanging out and listening to music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks pretty chill.
it's not bad.
Fostering relationships rooted in respect and understanding as we work towards reconciliation. We are grateful for the
Good afternoon, Saskatoon. This is Jose joining you for the Tuesday edition of The Buzz. I don't know if you all heard, but this week Winter Eruption is happening. So I prepared a few songs from bands that are going to be coming into town. So yeah, if you like them, be sure to check them out. We're going to start things off with Nap Eyes and their song Mixer. Yeah,
Huh.
that's pretty much it. And then you just gotta write down the music you play here. Usually for this show, for the buzz, whenever I heard like the main host, whenever I heard him how he does it,
Uh-huh.
the kind of music he plays is a bit more like rock and punk and all that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
But all the bands that are coming into town for Interruption are just all over the place. So
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
today's show is just gonna be a little bit of a, like some slower songs and then some more upbeat hip hop and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Should be fun.
So were there any bands that you already like knew about?
That I knew about.
Or are they completely new?
I think some of them I knew about just because they're bands that I played for previous times I had to do the show,
Uh-huh.
and they just like came back to do another show, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But there's also other bands that I have no clue before doing this.
Alright. So did you get to like choose which programs you want to volunteer for, or?
Yeah. You remember like the schedule out there?
Yeah.
Just for any of the programs that are open, you can write your name down.
Uh-huh.
But ideally, you want to do programs where you enjoy the music,
Uh-huh.
so that you can like try to find songs that are not really popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some shows that are like country only, some
Oh,
shows
yeah.
that are like Canadian music only.
Mm-hmm.
This one is supposed to be like 50% Canadian, 50% whatever else.
Oh, okay.
But in the end, it usually works out to more Canadian music than anything else.
So there's gotta be some research before broadcasting
A little bit. It's not like I'm doing any
hard stuff, but
any super deep dives on anything.
so like you get to kind of intervene in between. Just if you want to introduce the music, you introduce it. If not, just let it play along.
What I usually do is like I let 4 or 5 songs play,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll go on the air again and say, oh, these are all the songs I just played. Up next, we got this artist, and then another chunk of songs, and I'll come back and say, this is what played. At some point I also have to like say, oh, we're gonna go to commercials, and then play that, and then when we come back, say, hey, we're back.
So is there like a specific moments where you have to like put on the commercials
Yeah, it's
on the timeline there?
on the schedule here, yeah. So at 5, 5:30, 6, 6:30, it's every half hour that we have those commercial breaks.
Okay. So like all these 3 songs that are played now, they're from the same artists?
No, different artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they also said they want like ideally you don't play the same artist twice, but for the most part you want variety.
So you're gonna be doing more shows on this program, or are you gonna be doing some other programs too?
I don't know, I don't really have like a set schedule on when I come cover here, I just like look at the schedule, see what's available.
Okay.
I usually like this show though, just because it's like open music, so just any genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's like newer music,
Today's theme is just the
Winterruption.
Winterruption.
Yeah.
But normal Tuesdays it'll be just random
Yeah,
kind of music.
Just anything you want to play.
Okay. Wow.
That was Control by Minamo. Apparently they're an artist from Lagos, now based here in Saskatoon. Before we head into the next few songs, I just wanted to complain real quick about the University Bridge being closed down. A bit chaotic is all I'm gonna say. I'm not trying to get political in this show. Anyway, here we go with The Radiation Flowers and 17.
Nice.
And then, you just want to keep like an eye on the time,
Yeah.
make sure that you kind of have like the right amount of songs so that at 5:30 you can go to commercials and all
yeah.
that stuff. So, yeah, also a little bit of math happening behind the scenes.
Right. That was smooth.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's getting better now, but like the first few shows I did, especially like the very first one I did by myself, I was shaking.
Oh yeah.
Like every time I went on air, I was
Uh-huh.
just so scared I was gonna stutter or forget what I wanted to say.
I think like the thing is like you have a really good low voice too.
Yeah.
So I think it suits you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, that's something that people have told me pretty much my whole life. They always say, oh, you got a good voice for radio,
Yeah.
And now I'm doing it, so I guess things worked out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I was wondering like, if you could go on a like more of a talk show so that you can use your voice up more
Yeah.
rather than just playing the music. I mean like, yeah, that would be cool.
I think I could probably suggest it if I had an idea for a talk show.
Oh.
But that's the schedule of all the shows they have throughout the week.
Uh-huh.
So it's pretty packed already.
Oh, yeah. This seems like a pretty cool experience.
It's not bad. I was gonna say that it's, you know, not being able to work at Grip It for a few months now.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit of a blessing in disguise because I can do stuff like this, you know,
Right,
which
right.
wouldn't have worked out with the schedule over there.
Uh-huh. So how did you like get to know about this from the first place?
I was just walking around the university campus one day,
Yeah.
and they have posters all over the place about, you know, like events happening and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And then I just saw a poster that said, "Want to volunteer as a radio host?"
Oh,
And yeah, I
Okay.
shot them an email, and they
Yeah.
said, "Come to train."
nice.
And I'm here, yeah.
Wow.
That's why I was saying if you want to do it, you could probably do it just as easily. Just shoot them an email saying, this is what I got.
So how are you finding it so far, like after 3 sessions of radio host?
Getting the hang of it a little bit more. It's always fun, I think, just to like sit around and listen to music,
Uh-huh.
and it's kind of helping me to just like discover new artists. But I do still feel like I need to get a bit more comfortable with speaking on the mic and
Yeah.
just like having clearer ideas and whatnot,
Right, right.
because I still get a little nervous. Apparently, also they have shows like during the weekends. They have a show in Spanish about like Latin music and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
A show in French, Ukrainian, Chinese,
Wow,
Italian, Vietnamese, yeah.
So it's like they are run by their like individuals, like from that countries,
I think so, yeah.
and then they put on their own country songs, and then talk in their own languages too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I first started doing this, I was talking with like the director of the radio station about also doing a show with Spanish music,
Yeah.
but we haven't set it up yet. So, you know, like the past few times I've hosted this, I do play like a couple Spanish songs here and there.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's the stuff I want to hear and it's the stuff I want people to hear.
Right, right.
But it's not like the entire show.
Uh-huh. This looks fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
30분에 한 번씩 그 광고를 틀어야 된대요. 그래서 지금 30분이 됐습니다.
You're listening to CFCR 90.5. My name is Jose, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
News, what's happening on
Honestly, that's so smooth.
I try.
I cannot tell that you're a newbie or not. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you sign up for this, like there's gonna be like few sessions for training how to deal with the program
Yeah.
and stuff.
There's like 3 sessions where you just kind of sit there, watch
Shadow?
the host do what they do,
Uh-huh.
and then maybe like a couple sessions where you host, and then you have like somebody else there just to kind of be
Support
a
you.
backup, yeah, if you have questions or whatever.
Okay.
What are you doing after this?
After this, I'm probably going home, have dinner with my wife, take a walk.
Oh, it's just
What about you?
I think I'm gonna be going back to Grip It to meet Gabby there, because we're going to karaoke at Louis afterwards. They have karaoke every Tuesday at Louis.
Oh, like from when to when?
It starts at 7,
Okay.
goes to midnight, I think. On Tuesdays they have like this deal where you can get a burger and a beer for
Yeah.
$12.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's really good.
이제 노래 듣고 떠들다 보니까 어느덧 5시 54분이 됐네요. 이제 쇼를 마무리하는 것 같습니다.
Thank you for letting me join you guys on this Tuesday edition of The Buzz. My name is Jose. You're listening to CFCR 90.5. And before heading out, I'll just leave you with one last song. Here we have Acid by Jockstrap. I think the math worked out.
Got everything?
Yeah. You just gotta put the CD back.
Yep. Well, thank you, Jose, for this experience.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hopefully it was interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for today.
Thanks for coming. I'll
Yeah.
see you around.
Yeah, see you around.
Have a good one.
끝나고 나왔습니다. 재밌는데요? 라디오는 항상 뭔가 좀 더 거창하게만 생각을 했었는데 이렇게 눈앞에서 라디오 호스트를 하는 걸 보니까 되게 신기하고 재밌습니다. 호세가 뭐 전문 라디오 호스트는 아니지만 그래도 여기서 진행하는 프로그램 덕분에 어떻게 하는지도 배우고 또 혼자서 스스로 이렇게 라디오 쇼를 호스팅하는 걸 보니까 뭔가 한번 도전해보고 싶다라는 생각이 드네요. 그래서 한번 생각을 해보고 고민해보고 만약 저도 라디오 호스트를 하게 된다면 한번 또 그 모습을 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 라디오 구경도 끝났겠다. 이제 저는 집에 가서 구구랑 같이 저녁을 먹고 이제 수업시킬 겸 운동하러 가보겠습니다. 이번 영상 시청해주셔서 감사드리고 다음 영상에서 뵐게요. 짱!